Within the lease profile, you can create monthly recurring charges or one-time charges for your tenants to pay using their tenant portal. When creating monthly charges, you can choose a start and end date for the recurring charges or choose no end date. Monthly charges are payable by your tenants 15 days before the due date. Then we start sending reminders 7 days before the due date, with another one 3 days before and another on the due date. If the payment hasn't been submitted on or before the due date, we'll send a reminder the day after to let the tenant know they now have a past due balance. If you've categorized your monthly charge as a rent payment, you'll have the ability to set up automated late fees and can determine if you will be charging a flat fee or a percentage of the unpaid balance, and how many days after the rent is due will the late fee be charged. We allow renters to set up autopay for recurring monthly charges like rent within their tenant portal. You can enable this option within the lease settings by clicking on Edit within the lease profile. When autopay is enabled, the tenant will be able to select which charges they want to put on autopay. For example, if you have created monthly recurring charges for rent and for utilities, the tenant can choose to enable autopay for either rent or utilities, or can enable autopay for both or all monthly charges. The payment will be withdrawn from the tenant's account on the charge due date. Autopay is not available for one-time charges or for submitting partial payments. If you have multiple tenants or roommates assigned to a lease profile that are splitting the monthly rent, or you have set up a payment plan with a tenant, you may wish to enable partial payments. You can turn this option on or off by using the Edit button within the lease profile. Partial payments allow any tenant on the lease to submit a payment for less than the full amount due. For example, if the monthly rent charge is $1,000 and you have partial payments enabled, the renter will be able to make a payment of $500. Autopay is not available for partial payments, so if you have roommates wishing to split the rent who want to set up autopay, we recommend you create 2 recurring monthly charges. If you have one-time charges like the security deposit or a maintenance fee, you'll set up a one-time charge. These charges are sent to the tenant as soon as they are created, meaning they can pay right away, regardless of the due date for the charge. Next to every unpaid charge, you'll see a pencil edit icon. This will allow you to edit or delete the charge, making it no longer payable to the tenant. If you are deleting a monthly charge from the upcoming charges section, this will not delete any sent charges and vice versa. The same applies to editing a charge that has been sent. You can only do this with unpaid charges, so if there's an issue with a charge that has been paid, you'll want to reach out to customer support for additional assistance. When renters submit a payment online in their tenant portal, we'll update the charge in your landlord portal to reflect paid, and we'll provide an estimated deposit date for you to receive those funds in your bank. You can expect funds to arrive in 5 to 7 business days, which excludes weekends and holidays. To receive payments more quickly, you can sign up for our premium plan subscription, which guarantees funds in just 3 business days. In addition to faster deposit payouts, premium subscribers also have the ability to link an unlimited number of bank accounts to receive deposits. This is a great option if you are a landlord in Connecticut, for example, and need to hold your security deposit in an escrow account separate from your rental income, or if you have multiple LLCs where you are receiving rent payments for different properties. In addition to creating charges for tenants to pay directly from their tenant portal, you can record offline payments as well. So if your renter pays with a check, cash, money order, or using a different online service, you can select Record Payment to add those details and send a receipt to your tenant.